Hello, hello. Welcome to the weekly Chatter Live. I am your host, Joshua Harrell, and it is always such a pleasure to be with you live. And of course, you could be watching this on demand or listening to it while walking the dogs on our podcast. So, wherever you are, whenever you are, it is so nice to have you here. All right, if you are new to the Weekly Chatter, this is where Travel Quest Network gets to round out the week, just have a good time with each other. I mean, all these entrepreneurs all around the country coming together who love travel, love to sell travel, and love to create amazing experiences for their clients. This is how we kick it at the end of the week. So, if you are a member of Travel Quest Network and you are a part of our members only Facebook group, that's where the comments and that's where the chatter is really popping off. So all throughout the show, I'm going to be going there to see what you're saying. So please ask questions. And something that we have done for the last, I can't back this up, but I think this is the 2-year anniversary of the Weekly Chatter Live. I'm just saying, I know it was in December that Bonnie and I started this. So I'm going to say this is the anniversary. Okay, so this is the anniversary. So send your gifts. There'll be a P.O. box listed, and you can send your gifts. So anyway, as always, I've got some very, very special guests with me this week. And I'm going to go ahead and bring in my partner in crime, my co-hostess. I said hostess. I didn't mean it. I was going to say co-host with the most. And it is, that's what I was trying to say, Jason Block, our CEO. Hey, Jason.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Joshua. How's it going?
That is the most awkward intro in the history of the Weekly Chatter. I mean, I can
I'm the
babble
hostess
on,
with
but
the mostest, right?
yeah, that's what was in my head. And I was like, don't say that. Don't say that.
Well, you got me thinking of the ghost with the most and or the ghost host. And we met one of our members last week or earlier this week in Newark he had the full Haunted Mansion, head to toe Haunted Mansion gear on, and he was happening. More on him later, but you got me thinking about that.
Yeah, if he wasn't so big, I think I would have knocked him down and taken that jacket and
That
hat.
jacket was sweet, man.
Yeah, it really was. Yes. And Jason, you didn't turn on the white birch trees behind
All
you.
right. Well,
Yeah,
bear with. Hang on, everybody.
please bear with. These don't get seen by very many people, so the fact that there we go, look at that. Instant holiday. Instant
There it
holiday.
is. There it is.
Well, while you're bringing all the holiday lights, it looks like you're in a winter wonderland.
I
I
am.
thought I would bring my blinged out sparkle
Oh
cup.
my. Now,
That
where did you get that? Where did you get that? One of those giant claw machine games? That's what looks like a prize in the claw machine.
uh, no, I didn't. I got this from somebody very, very thoughtful. So cheers to them. And this is every meeting I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna be
That is
like,
you.
yeah. There was a documentary with J Lo as she's getting ready for the Super Bowl, and
Uh
every
huh.
single shot she has a cup like this. So I'm just getting closer and closer to my goal of being J Lo.
Of being J-Lo. Okay.
Yeah, of being J Lo. All right,
Good.
Jason, let's
Good.
pop over. There's we've got some members in the chat, so let's pop over
All right.
there because I can just carry on far too long. All right, Blaine said, hey, Josh and all, hope you are well. Thank you for joining us, Blaine.
Oh, Blaine.
Uh, Tanya, hello and happy holidays from Apple Valley, Minnesota. I,
Woo.
he- you know what, this Apple Valley place, I hear about it all the time. It's got to be pretty
Yeah,
special. Have you ever been? You used to live
I
in
sure have.
Minnesota.
Yeah, absolutely. Apple Valley's cool.
Are there apples and valleys?
There's
Is
apples all around that area. I don't know if Apple Valley's known for apples though. Maybe it was at one point. but there's lots of great orchards all around the Twin Cities. That was actually one of my favorite things in the fall time with the kids, is going to pick apples from, there's a bunch of apple orchards. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
I got to do that once in Allentown because there's a lot of apple
Uh-huh.
orchards, and I learned that you grab and you do a twist, and if it twists, then it's right for the picking. If you have to yank it, that's not right. Anyway,
Yeah.
Debbie's joining us. Happy Friday, all. Our Amy Little, she said, happy Friday, finalizing bookings and ready for the weekend.
Woo.
So, good job. I think that means that she is going to be taking this weekend off. She is not going to be working. She's wrapping everything up today. Don't you think?
I hope so. I hope that's the case, Amy.
Let's see. Kara said hi from Minnesota. Sorry, I got to act this out. Alan, Hall Fry Yay. All right, I think there might be a typo there, or hi all Friday. I don't know. Alan, don't do this to me. I'm reading this live. I struggle enough with the English language, even though it is my native tongue. Let's see here. Christine said, happy Friday. Always such a pleasure to see you, Christine. Okay, so Jason, get ready for this.
Yeah.
Kara is, oh, this is good. I'm going to drink out of my blinged out sippy cup. All right, so Kara's going to give us
You call it a sippy cup. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Kara. Yes.
I live to amuse. I would be the courtroom, or not the court. Why can't I speak today? I was trying to say the court jester. Oh gosh, I'm gonna stop right
if
now.
Everybody, public service announcement. If this is your first time tuning into the Weekly Chatter, normally I can't even. Now you've infected me, Joshua. Thank you.
Yeah,
Normally
we're not even.
Joshua is coherent, but oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Kara.
I'm struggling. A court jester is what I was trying to say. All right. So anyway, moving on to what Kara has to say, and this is big because you and I met Kara at the same time. I mean,
Yeah.
she's been with Travel Quest Network as long as you and I have been a part of Travel Quest Network. When for this week, I gave my 2 weeks notice at my corporate
Ooh!
job and was
Kara.
met with encouragement and congrats from my leaders and coworkers alike. All right.
Oh, that is awesome. Well done.
That is so excited to
It absolutely
see.
is.
That's the thing. Like I get all I don't know. I get all like a Hallmark movie and get all emotional sometimes when I talk about being a part of Travel Quest Network, but really these stories are especially when you've known somebody for a while and you've watched their journey and you've watched them work really, really hard. And then for her to make that announcement here.
Yeah. Isn't it fantastic?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Kara. That's fantastic. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah, so I mean, we've had a few in the last few weeks.
I know.
Congratulations. A lot of them are here.
That's terrific. That is
Congratulations. Terrific. All right, so everybody pile on some love for Kara. Oh, do I have like a little emotions? Let's see. Yes, pile on some love. All right. I got to get better about my little effects here. All right, Stephanie said, so Jason, I don't know if you joined and we're in the green room when I was talking about this, but I believe this is the anniversary, the second anniversary of the Weekly Chatter.
I joined right as you were saying that. Yeah. How about that?
Yeah. I mean, it might not be to the letter. I just remember it was December. So this will forever be known as Weekly Chatter Live Day. Stephanie is... henceforth, I declare it. My decree is this. So Stephanie is giving us a big happy anniversary. Stephanie, thank you so much. Stephanie with the F. Just so you know, there's Stephanie with the P and Stephanie with an F. Let's see here. Emily, happy Friday, everyone. Stephanie with an F. She had a win. I think. I like that. She said, I had a win, I think. I booked my first Globus tour today. Yay!
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah, Globus is a fantastic partner.
They
I'm
really are.
wondering I'm wondering why she said I think. I think we need to peel back the onion there a little bit.
Yeah.
So Stephanie, maybe give a little clarification around that. Emily said, "Happy Friday, everyone. I haven't been here in forever. Good to be here."
Welcome back in.
Yes. I hope, though, even though you haven't been in, I hope you have been watching us on demand. I mean, there's no reason for you to miss all this, just this classic entertainment that is the Weekly Chatter Live. And okay, Kara, you know what? She's not just celebrating wins for herself. She's giving me kudos that she said A+ on your apple picking knowledge, Joshua. So, you know
Well
what?
done.
I am a man of many talents, Jason.
You
I'm
sure
just
are.
gonna say. What is
You're a
that?
modern Renaissance man, Joshua. A modern day Renaissance man.
Oh, oh my God! There it is. There it is.
What?
I'm a Renaissance man. I love it.
There you go.
Tina said hi from Ohio. Big hearts. Happy weekend.
Hey, hey.
Aloha, Rebecca. And that I just give her that name. Happy
Sure.
Aloha Friday, everyone. So aloha. So I think Rebecca clarified this for me a while back. Aloha
Yeah.
is goodbye and hello, right?
I believe so. Yes. I believe so.
Yeah,
I'm sure everyone else can correct us if we're wrong, but I think that's right.
yeah, aloha. I know you don't steal lava rocks from the island, and
Okay,
it's
good to know.
aloha. Yeah, did you not watch the Brady Bunch? They got in a heap of trouble for stealing
I,
stuff
mi-
from the island.
I missed that one.
Rebecca's like, you're not the first person to say that same thing about the Brady Bunch. All right, Kim said, "Happy Friday and happy holidays, all. Happy holidays. Isn't it the best time of the year? It's the
It
most
is.
wonderful time of the year."
It took us 13 minutes to get to our first song. Next time we need to see if we can do it a little quicker, Joshua. But well done. I'm glad we got there.
Thank you for. See, guys, this is. You think that we're just putting this on for you for the weekly chatter. This is how we are all the time. I mean, it is, and Jason will be in a meeting and we'll be trying to really figure something out. And he says something and it triggers a song. And every single time he's like, it wouldn't be a meeting without it. I'm sure yeah, but anyway. Yeah, he's encouraging.
Uh,
Let's see. Our Angela joined us. Happy Friday. Happy
hey,
Friday, Angela. Let's see. Everybody's giving kudos to Kara because that is such a big deal.
right?
So proud of her. Aurelia, senior manager of agency services. Happy Friday, all. Thank you for joining us, Aurelia.
Hey.
Oh, okay. So Stephanie is clarifying something. Hold on, I got to get my little note card here. Stephanie is. It has nothing to do with Stephanie's note. I just realized I didn't have my otherwise I could just sit and chat the whole time. I needed to get that on. So Stephanie with an F, who was saying I had a win, I think, and it was booking her first Globus. She said the client is a little special, so
Ah,
I get it.
one of
So
those.
yes, so we've booked them. That is good. However, there
Proceeding with
might,
caution,
yeah,
as they
her
say.
spidey
Right.
sense is tingling,
hmm
and
hmm
but you
Well,
know
we all
what?
hope it works out well.
Exactly, we're sending you that energy, so don't let the spidey
Sending you
sense
good
like.
vibes. Good vibes that there will be no drama or craziness.
Let's see here. Oh, Christine has a win. She's going to share with us. My win is getting confidence to work with a school
Hmm.
group, thanks to Tom, one of our members, his mentoring.
Oh,
So,
cool.
members helping members. That is a
Love it.
big part of our network.
Yeah, it
So
really is.
thank you for sharing that, Christine and Tom. I adore you. Thank you for helping Christine do that. That's awesome. Okay, man, we got some more wins here. Aloha Rebecca said win. Did my coaching call with Velma, which we talked
Uh-huh.
about those last week,
Yeah.
and got some good tips to help my marketing and my repeat clients.
Oh,
Uh,
good.
Challenge, I had a groomzilla. So, not a bridezilla, a groomzilla. She said, "Is that a thing?" Who I'm working with for a destination wedding, who was kind of mean to me on the phone today. I think he's just overwhelmed. We got it sorted out, and he was all calmed down and happy after we got off the phone. Um, but I want to know from the group who's in the chat with us now, are groomzillas a thing, or did Aloha Rebecca just get a nice little unicorn dropped in her lap? I don't know. Oh, so Rebecca says aloha also means love.
Oh,
So it you can wrap a lot up in
aloha.
that word. Yeah,
Yeah.
aloha. Yeah, when you
Just
go
gonna
home
start saying
tonight.
that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, go
Aloha.
home to your wife and your daughters, Jason. Just be aloha,
Aloha.
aloha. Like,
I'm in it. Love it.
um, let's see. Okay, so Hannah says hello all, hello all. Now I'm going to say aloha. Happy Friday. Busy week. Someone please inform Steven, our VP of Operations and Service Delivery. I booked a cruise this week. He'd be so proud of me.
That is
Uh,
terrific. We will let
so
him know.
we will definitely let him know, and I'm sure he's watching this right now. So busy getting clients' itinerary ready for travel to Portugal after Christmas, and then I will be ready to relax a bit and enjoy the holidays.
Woo.
Wow, so booked a cruise, gonna be happy. Oh my
Very
goodness.
cool.
Okay, so oh my goodness. Okay, I promise we do have other things to talk about. We do have other things to talk about, but you guys are really you got a lot going on here in the comments, and I know Jason wants to talk about it and hear it. So Shannon said hello and happy Friday. I love when you guys start throwing in these extra letters and things like that. You're really not making it easy for me. Today, I decided to partially retire from my second job as a bail bondswoman. More time to
Wow.
travel and book more travel. That
Yes. I love
deserves
that for you. Nice.
that is
It
fantastic. You know, so
it
many
it
of our
really.
members. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What were you
No, go
saying?
ahead.
No, I was gonna say so many of our members have other jobs. They have full-time jobs. They have part-time jobs. They have mommy, daddy jobs. I mean, they got everything going on. But I remember the first time I talked to Shannon. We were talking about something, and she was saying, "Sorry, I couldn't call you. I got a little busy with my other job." And I was like, "Oh, really? What do you do?" And she said, "Bail bondswoman." And I was just like, "Okay,
It's
yep,
not normally the first guess, right?
yep." Wasn't gonna be what I was thinking. So,
Right.
yeah, awesome.
Yep. That is
Let's.
it. It really is so awesome because so many people start into this industry part time, and that's obviously one of those first big goals is to be able to move into it full time and to leave your other career. And it really is so rewarding for Joshua and I and our team to hear those success stories because and hopefully it's uplifting to everyone too because it's such an accomplishment. So even to be able to take one partial step towards that goal is a great accomplishment. So way to go! Yes.
Yes, I'm so excited. All right, and then Rebecca said the Brady Bunch show is too funny. Yes, never take lava rock from the islands. In fact, they have a place on Big Island that shows the lava rocks that were mailed back from the mainland.
Hey, the more you know. I don't know.
So what I want to know is, did some bad stuff happen to people and they were like, I got to get this back to Big Island. I'm gonna mail it back. Oh my goodness. All right. That is fantastic. I'll come back to the chat in just a little bit, but we want to keep the show rolling. So Jason,
Yeah.
this week I got
Yes.
to I got to see you at the Newark Road Show, which was our last road show of the year. We did 6 this year.
Finito.
Um,
Yep.
Yeah, and it was pretty fantastic, wasn't it?
I had a great time. I had a great time, and the best part for me is absolutely is, at the end of the road show we have time for some hors d'oeuvres and cocktails and just kind of hang out and talk. And it was really great to get to know those folks that were in attendance, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
It really was. And I love how every Travel Quest Network cocktail party, I have to kick everyone out. Like
Yeah,
it has a start and end time, people. That so you don't have to go home, but you can't stay
can't.
here
That's right. That's
is
right.
uttered quite a few times. I don't mean to be a Scrooge about it, but I got to keep it moving. No, it was a fantastic time, and we got to see Kevin all decked out in his haunted mansion gear.
Yep.
That it was just fantastic to
I,
see.
you know what I love? I mean, it's a cool outfit, but I love that it's just so on brand, right? So like his business is selling theme park travel for the most part, and you just see him in an elevator or walking down the sidewalk, and the second he's got his travel shirt, he's got his Disney gear on, and the second he were to open his mouth and start talking about Disney, you're like, oh yeah, I get it, right?
Yep.
And he's known within his circle as the Disney guy and all this stuff. It was fabulous. And so did you get to see the videos of his haunted mansion that they create? So
No,
you were
no.
yeah, you were over with a different group when he was showing it to us. But every year he and his family, they decorate their home like their own version of the haunted mansion. And let me tell you, folks, it is like you've seen those shows, on HGTV or whatever, where it's these crazy Halloween decorations. That's what it's like. So they go all out and work on it year round to build the props and everything. And so he was showing us some videos. It was professional. Let me tell you, it was impressive.
Okay, I'm gonna go look them up. And Kevin, if
Yeah,
you are watching, or if you're watching this later on demand, drop it in the comments so we can see if you've got a
yeah. It
video
was
on YouTube or something. We need to see
it
this.
was legit. It was
Well,
impressive.
because I knew of Kevin. I had never met him before
Uh-huh.
outside of a Zoom call. So I did know that he did theme parks. In particular, I knew he
Mhm.
did Disney. But he was wearing, so I know we're kind of, I wish I had a picture with him because I'd show it to you guys. But he was wearing some Haunted Mansion merchandise. And I like that a lot. Disney has a lot of merchandise that isn't so blatant.
Right. It's not all Mickey Mouse, right?
Yeah, it's
It's
not all Mickey
other.
Mouse. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, these colors, they look familiar to me. And the lettering, I was like, gosh, it looks familiar to me. And then I pieced it together. So it was a way, and I think about this a lot with just brands in general, not if you're representing a brand like something like Disney or Universal, but how can you dress in the brand without necessarily wearing a t-shirt with the logo on it?
Right.
And that was an example to me. I found it fascinating, and he's also the type of person that you would go to get the inside track on doing the theme parks. Like, you're
Right.
not going to do it the
Yeah.
way somebody who just grabs a map and goes. You're going
Right.
to do it in a
Right.
special way. And I feel like that's what he conveyed by dressing like that to me.
Yeah. 30 seconds in talking to him, you can tell, okay, you are a Disney expert, right? Like you don't need to try to convince me because I can just feel it,
Yeah.
right?
It
So
was
I'm curious if anybody listening, if you dress a particular way to either gain attention, Joshua, you don't have to answer this question, to to gain attention or to communicate your travel brand, whether you're at the grocery store or anywhere. I'm just curious if there's anybody who uses that as part of your arsenal for marketing, and if so, what do you do? Love
yeah.
to love to hear that.
Yeah, share it down below, because it is something we have quite a few colors in our the Travel Quest Network palette, and I don't always hit it on the mark, but I try to have a pop of color in my shoes, uh, uh, um, a pocket square, um, a, a curtain in the, you know what I mean?
Right.
I tried to stay within that family. I mean, of course we could have logos all over the place, but
Right.
I just try to do a little bit. So yeah, curious. Share down in the comments below. And oh, hold on a second. There's some comments coming through. I can see them in two screens, but I can't tell who they are until I go to my phone. So stand by. Stand
Okay.
by. Oops. Hold on. All right. So we got. Sorry. Let's see. Alan said, I have t shirts with my logo on it. Love it.
Okay.
And Rebecca says, I have reusable bags that have my logo on them that I use when I grocery shop or at other stores. So
Huh.
when she was saying that she had the reusable bags, I was thinking that that's what she was giving out. But yeah,
Right.
that's what she takes with her. I love we've got a few bags that we've done for Travel Quest World and other events, and I love when I am using them because people are like, "What is Travel Quest Network?" And then you get to tell them. So
Right.
yeah, it's not just about
Very
what you
cool.
wear; it's about your
Right.
accessories. Um, yes. So the Newark Roadshow it wrapped up our tour this year. So cool to hit the road. First time Travel Quest Network has ever done that.
Yeah.
Um, and a lot of fun. So where all did we go? We went to LA. We went to Fort
LA,
Lauderdale.
Minneapolis,
Yeah.
Dallas, Atlanta, Fort Lauderdale, and Newark.
Yep. And then next year we have 8 road
Woo!
shows. And it is going to be a tour. We're doing the 8, isn't it across 3 weeks? So
Yes, it
I
is
think
eight
it
eight dates in a 3 week span.
yeah. And guys, I those of you who know I'm still working on Jason to get that bus. I'm still working. It might not be this year, but
Don't give up.
it
Don't give up
yeah,
the dream, Josh.
yeah. Thank you. Well, and Kim is asking, is the schedule out for next year? Yes, Kim, the schedule is out. All the venues have not been posted yet, but if you go to the event section and in WorldVia Pro, you should see the schedule. Check the drop down to 2023, and you should see all the dates for the events. And Angela, since you're watching, will you just double check? Because I am 99.9% sure that they are there. So
They're there. I just saw
they,
them the other day,
okay.
so they're there.
Th-
There's a filter. If you filter by event category, there's one for Travel Quest World and Road shows. So that will show you just those.
okay. There you
So
go.
they're there.
And then also Travel Quest World would be on there too, and that's September 8th through the 10th. So mark your calendars, and I'm gonna just put this message out there because I can't talk to Velma off camera. Velma, your camera's not working, so you're gonna need to restart before you come in. We don't want a blank screen. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, so very, very excited about next year's schedule of events. Got a lot going on, but definitely happy for the next few weeks to just be home with family. I posted something on my social media where I said, I'm looking forward to being home with my family so I can love and harass them equally. And what I love even better is that several of our members said that they are doing the same thing. So,
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be, the lead up to, the end of year holidays is always fun. It's always a fun time. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure you all are as well.
yes. And that, I just saw a question come through that I want to hit because I think it's the perfect time to talk about it. But Emily said, hold on. Emily said, I would love to know if anyone is giving gifts this season to their clients and what the gift is. I came up with an Etsy wooden ornament with a travel slash Christmas quote and my logo, but would love new ideas. And I think that that's great. If any of you
Yeah, good question.
do gifts, talk about them. And Aloha Rebecca said, I just did Christmas cards this year. And I know we've talked about it before. I'm a big fan of, because you don't necessarily know what holidays people celebrate. I'm a big fan of sending out cards like Merry Everything or Happy Everything kind of around Thanksgiving. So you get them at the
Hmm.
top. And then also for New Year's, you've got those two kind of safe holidays that you can send cards, which is what I would normally do. But if you've got a really great client, then what about a gift that maybe represents you? Which I love Emily's idea of the ornament with her logo on it and something travel related. But I was talking to one of our members, Amanda, and she has a client that brings her quite a lot of business.
Hmm.
And she was going to put together, she's in Minnesota, so she was going to put together a care package that represented
Oh,
Minnesota. And
that's a cool. That's cool.
yeah, and I love that, especially if you're dealing with a client who has everything they could ever want. If
Right.
you can give them something that's consumable and
Yeah.
kind of have a story behind it, I
Yeah.
think that goes really far.
Yeah. And you obviously can't do that for every client because some of those
Right,
kind of gift packs are not inexpensive.
right.
But if you have some of those really, valuable high end clients, that sounds like a really cool thing, and it kind of gives them a piece of your personality, right? So I think that's very cool.
Yes. All right. It looks like we've got our Velma finally standing by. Let me see here if I've got her. Stand by because it's that time to do numbers. Hey, Velma, are you there? She
I am
is.
here.
I
Can you hear
love
me?
it. We can hear you. We can see you all decked out. And oops, we just lost
Yeah.
you.
See,
Where
this
did.
is the problem. My camera has an illness today. Yes. Yes.
Did a
I don't know.
squirrel eat the cord? Are you
It
holding it
comes and it
together with your
goes.
fingers?
It's so I can give you the numbers, or I can send them. If you don't have them, I can send them to you through the
Do you
chat.
know what? Right now, I've got a split screen with you, me, and Jason, and you are just a big white thing.
I
So,
know.
we're just gonna roll with that. And everybody, y'all know Velma. You got a little snapshot of her. She's got a little, what was that? A pickup truck with a Christmas tree out the back. And you got your German Shepherd with you. So, anyway,
Yes.
that's what everybody needs to visualize right now.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
And why don't we start with position number 3? Do you want to set it up at all?
Number three. Yes. Yes. Of course, I don't know how that will work, but
Well, here
it won't work.
I'll do a drum roll.
That's good. Drum roll's good. Number three, 15,899.
Wow.
I always like to see what makes up these numbers. That's one sale. That was one
Ooh,
sale. Sandals. Yes.
Wow.
Shocking, isn't it? They must be
Wow.
in the Butler Suite or something, ocean front with who knows. Anyway,
Wow.
very nice sale. And
all
remember,
right,
this is revenue. This isn't really sales. This is revenue for the week.
Right.
So number two,
Hold on.
ooh,
22,924. And it's not one sale, but it's one supplier. All of that is made up from a few Virgin Voyage cruises.
wow,
Wow.
I know. Our members are really starting to sell a lot of Virgin Voyages.
it's coming on strong, isn't it?
It is, it
It's
is.
really interesting to see that cruise line evolve and gain acceptance both with consumers and the advisor community.
Yes,
It's something to watch, and
it
it's
is.
very interesting.
And
Wow.
then number one, 27,799, and
Wow,
that's one supplier. Isn't this kind
What?
of a unique week? Yes.
This
Those
is
are
unique.
all those are all fun jet bookings.
Wow.
Interesting.
I
Now, what
know.
what was that number again, Velma?
27,799.
Okay, I don't know about the rest of you, but where I come from, that's a pretty good revenue week.
That's a very good week. That's a very, very good. I'll say a happy holiday for
Congratulations.
this person. Yes.
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 That
And
is so exciting.
maybe I could hit her up for to get me a new camera. I don't know.
Uh, Velma, I think we know people. I think we can sort you out.
Yeah.
Remind me when when we get.
Yes, I think I need some help. I did a coaching session this afternoon with a member that I could see her, she could not see me. But anyway, it's all
Well,
good.
we miss your lovely face. But
Mm,
we know we will see you again on the next show. And
yes,
I think something that we should do every single time we go over these revenue numbers, our revenue leaderboard. I think we just need to remind everybody, and it's going to get old very fast, but make sure you invoice at time of booking.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Not after they travel. That doesn't work that well.
That does not work that well, and so we're gonna be like Bob Barker and spay and neuter your pets. It's gonna be invoice
Oh,
That's
at time of booking.
that's
oh,
your
you
new
scared my
closing
German Shepherd.
outro.
Yeah, you scared my German Shepherd. He's like, what? What did he say?
He was like, people do not invoice at time of booking. Even
Yeah.
I know that. Even I know that. All right, Velma,
All right.
or
Thanks.
white blank spot. We're gonna
Yeah.
say goodbye to you, and we will see you
Bye,
Okay.
Velma.
later. Have a great
Thanks.
weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, that
I know.
are
Every time I just love Velma.
I yeah. She sparkles and shines
Yeah,
even when you can't see her.
that's right. That's right.
Oh my goodness. Let me go. There were some more chats going on that I want to come back to here.
Yeah.
Um, let's see here. Hold on a second. And if you guys hear my dogs, they're just crazy. I got 3 now, and they're just crazy. Let's see. Boo, 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 boo. Man, there's a lot going on here. Let's see. Hold on. So Christine is commenting on the schedule for 2023. She
Yeah.
said, "Yay, you're coming to Houston." Yes, we are. We're coming to Houston. Oh, I almost said Houston. Houston and Dallas Fort Worth. So yes, we're gonna see Texas a good bit. Let's see. Hannah talking about the giving gifts for their clients. Said she just does the Christmas cards. And she wanted to kind of chime in that they are holiday cards, non-specific. Let's see. Christine said just cards this year for most clients and extra special gifts for those with larger vacations, like my Antarctica clients. Yeah,
Nice.
you can give a little extra to the
A
Antarctica
little
client
something,
because
something.
a little something. That's not your 3-day getaway to Mexico.
No,
That's a little
no.
bit different. Let's see. Rebecca said, for my clients going to a tropical location, they get chapstick with my logo and phone number in case they have emergencies. I think that's kind of
Huh.
clever. Do you know what I mean? Like if I had gotten
Yeah.
Rebecca's chapstick and it had her telephone number, I would think, oh, it's a marketing thing. However, here's some lip balm with my number in case you need any assistance while you're away. Cause I
I
don't
like
know
it.
about you, Jason, but I don't go anywhere without my lip balm. So that's gonna be it's my phone and lip balm. He's just nodding, guys. He's just nodding.
Yeah, absolutely. I love that. And that's cool.
Yes. Let's see. And Rebecca said they get it at time of travel. If I did them at Christmas time, I would go broke. So she's talking about her gifts. She does the gifts I love Rebecca. This is you'll know Rebecca from Texas. This is not Aloha Rebecca. This is Texas Rebecca, and she's so much fun on our crown calls, our monthly crown calls, because she always wants to break it down. She wants to break down something. So I love it. So I know when she
For
said she'd
sure.
go broke. Yeah. Let's
No,
see. Let's see. And Christine said, and for those clients I have, and this is her Antarctica clients, she has Antarctica keychain, field guide to cruising Antarctica, and
oh,
one of those foldable laminated maps for Antarctica wildlife. That's pretty
oh, cool.
cool.
Like a
Yeah.
little field guide, a quick
Yes.
reference. That's cool.
And Tanya said, just saw the event list. She'll be wherever she is on May 4th. And she's so excited because she missed the first one. Where are we May 4th? Do you recall? I
I
don't.
don't recall.
I kind of feel like you too. Like we're gonna be on a concert tour there. Um, so and I don't know where Tanya is, but I'm glad that you'll be there, Tanya. I'm so glad that you'll be there.
We will be there, and you will be there, and all will be right with the world.
Exactly. Exactly. Um, so oh gosh, now I'm forgetting who was saying. Oh, it was Stephanie who was talking about that her win was that she had Globus. That
Yeah,
was a win. She thinks, and then she shared
right,
kind of
right, right.
why. So one of the things that I saw just kind of floating around, looking at the news and looking at industry news, I saw a group of people. They were talking about how to break up with a client,
Mm,
and we've kind of talked about that before on the weekly chatter. And especially in the beginning, right? You're so hungry for every lead that comes your way. You
yeah,
think every lead is going to turn to a sale, and that's not the case. So, just in case you're worried and you're getting started, not every lead is a legitimate lead. If they come through as Tina Turner, chances are that is not a legitimate lead. But there's some looky loos, and then there's some clients that it's so hard to say goodbye, but sometimes you do have to say goodbye. So I would love in the
yeah,
comments, and Jason, you and I can talk about it. But
yeah.
have you had to bless and release? I think Hannah, who's on, I think she's used that before. Have you had to bless and release any clients? And if so, how did you do it? What was the final straw? Just anything that you want to share with that. I just, not every client is a good fit, right, Jason?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And sometimes you get to a point where, even if they can be a very lucrative client, where there could be disruptions, distractions, or other things that are preventing you from delivering that customer value to the rest of your clients, that you just have to say, that we've reached a point that no more, and you have to make that decision. And it's never fun, but there are times where it makes sense, and it's the best thing for your business to do that.
I think that's the point is what's the best thing for your business, and you can be looking at them like you said, it could be a very lucrative client,
Hmm.
but if the amount of time you are spending with them, when you start to take what you make from them and how many hours, and not only the hours of you working on their trip, but also some of the agonizing moments when you can't sleep
Right.
because they're
Yeah.
causing you stress. If you add all that up and find out what your hourly rate is,
Yeah.
it kind of makes it pretty easy for you to say, I bless and release you.
Yeah. Well, and it's frankly, in my opinion, it's that emotional drain, that you know sleep deprivation types of situations, that's where it's really dangerous for you to maintain a client that is kind of that toxic kind of relationship. That's not only does that start to impact the rest of your business, that starts to impact your family life, your home life, your everything about you, your health even. Um, so those kind, that's what you especially need to watch out for. I mean, we've all worked with difficult clients, in life, and that's just that happens, right? That's part of being in any business. But where you have people that are, the relationship is such that you're being taken advantage of, and that it's impacting you personally beyond the professional impacts. That's definitely the situations where you need to say, we need to do something. And typically, what I've done in my past, when I've had client facing type of situations, and when it was time to move on, typically the situation is that they've asked for things beyond what you can deliver, and they've asked for things that are unreasonable in your view to ask for. And what I found to be an effective technique is just sharing that, I understand these are the things you want. I don't think I can make you happy. So you're not telling them that they're crazy. You're not telling them what they're asking for is unreasonable. You're just saying, I don't think I can make you happy. And so I think, in this is the way we do business. And if that isn't going to make you happy, I want to suggest that you maybe find a different provider. And you can use your own words, but you don't want to make it personal. You don't want to get into an argument. You don't want to um, um, be what's the word, crass or anything like that. Um, and sometimes what can happen is that person takes that cue and realizes, oh wow, maybe I'm being a real pain in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I am being difficult, and they can change their tune. And other times they're remain difficult, and they leave.
Yeah.
And you can even say in that same kind of pitch, hey, I don't think I can make you happy. For me to be able to do what you're asking for, I would need to charge you, and then name some obnoxious number. And some people, if at least they're going to make you miserable, you might as well charge them for it.
Right.
And I've had situations where I did that, not thinking they'd say yes, and they were like, okay. And I'm like, well, at least it's going to be worth my while.
Yeah, you got to
So
factor
there's
in
a number of ways you can handle that.
yeah, you got to factor in a pain in the booty fee.
Tax. Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of add that on.
Yeah.
And I like what I like what you said there. I think in my experience and things that I've observed, I think in the early days of your business, you
Mm-hmm.
say yes to a lot of things.
Sure.
And it's not something that is sustainable. If you
Yeah.
only have one client, yes, you can do all these things, and then that becomes their expectation. So it might not be that they're
Right.
difficult. It's just that you've kind of set it up
Mm-hmm.
that's the
You've led them to
expectation.
that path. Yeah.
Right. And then you learn, because you're so awesome at what you do, that you can't actually do that for free. That's not a
Right.
part of it. So some of it, I think, you end up learning then how you're going to level set expectations when you work with those clients. And you hear that a lot when people are talking about, especially with charging their fees
Yep.
um, ahead of working with them. They kind of get to that place where, let me explain how we'll work together. And it's not something cold, it's really just setting those expectations, so there aren't mishaps down the road.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have a couple that have shared in here about blessing and
Good.
release. Let's see here. Rebecca said, I had a horrible client once. I had to bless and release. They were asking for some very awful things. Uh, Actually, racist is the word that she used. They even threatened me with legal action after I told them it wasn't a good fit and returned their planning fee. But they had nothing to stand on for their legal threats. I just didn't respond to them.
Oh my
Wow.
goodness.
I what
Okay.
next time we're around Rebecca, we can get the whole story on that one, because I don't even know how that all fits in. And then Emily shared, I have not had to fire any clients yet. However, I did have one I thought I would have to bless and release, but he never ended up getting back to me. So I guess he blessed and released himself. LOL. I hadn't actually started doing any work for him, so lucked out there. And yes, and Hannah said, "You remember correctly, Joshua. I definitely have, and I expressed it much like Jason outlined. I didn't feel that I was the best fit for what they were looking for, and I wanted them to have the experience they were envisioning. It was early on, and I think I've gotten a lot better at qualifying clients. And yes, having a fee has changed the type of clients that I work with. I have found that when I value my services, I attract others that do too."
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
cool.
Well said. Well said.
Yeah, very well said. And Tanya said, "We are in Minnesota on the 4th." So,
Aha. Good. I'm glad she knows where we're going to be and we don't.
yeah, yeah.
So thank you.
And and Jason, it's going to be May 4th, and you and I are Star Wars fans. So,
Yes. And
I
if any of you out there are Arrested Development fans, that is also Cinco de Cuatro.
okay. I am not. So now
Okay.
I got to go
You
and
got to go watch it. You got
I
to
got
go
to
watch
go
it.
figure that one out.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Let's see here. Oh, something that I wanted to just and we'll make sure we update this on WorldVia Pro. But during the Newark Roadshow, Valerie, I think it was, came up to me. She is on the starter plan, and
Hmm.
she believed that she was not eligible to get Email Plus.
Mm.
And I told her, but I'm telling you all here, all of our plan members get Email Plus. There is a typo or a misstatement on the page in WorldVia Pro, and it says that starter plans do not get Email Plus, but they do, and we're updating that page. So if you were not signing up for Email Plus because you thought you were not eligible to, it's completely 100% my fault. I found this out months after we had changed that. So, yes, please, if you're interested in Email Plus, please sign up because it's powerful, it's enterprise level, and you need it in your life. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Um,
It really
also,
is a great program.
yeah, it is. And if you go to the passport courses in WorldVia Pro, there's a
Hmm.
whole section on Email Plus, quick videos that our Britta put together around Email Plus. And it's your way to capture leads that are on your website. You can create lead magnets and host them there. So you can build your database. You can create landing pages. You can do automations. You can do daily newsletters, weekly, monthly newsletters. We drop in 3 monthly newsletters every single month. So I mean, there's no downside to Email Plus, and it's free for our members. So please sign up for it. The other thing that I wanted to make sure that I talked about is our all member survey. Right, Jason? We have had record responses from our all member survey, and part
Absolutely.
of that is due to this fun contest that we're running, where each day $100 gift card is you're eligible to win a $100 gift card. And just as a reminder, and a lot of you have gotten your surveys in, get your survey in. The last day to enter in order to be eligible for that $100 gift card is Monday, next Monday. So, or this coming Monday. So please
Right.
get your
And
survey
then
in. Go ahead.
I was going to ask, and then when does the survey close? So Monday is the last day to make you eligible for the prize. When does the survey close? In case somebody gets busy over the weekend, they miss the deadline on Monday. When are we actually closing the survey off?
On Friday, the 23rd. So,
Fabulous.
yeah. So, but if you're eligible to win a gift
Oh yeah,
card, do
get
it.
it in.
Yeah, get it in. Yeah,
Get it in.
make some time. And outside of winning, your feedback is so valuable to us. This is something that every single one of our team, the team leaders, our executives, everybody looks at these responses. This doesn't just like go into some kind of metric or matrix. We are actually
Yeah.
looking at it, and it really does
We
help inform
actually
our
read it,
decision. Yes,
each one
yes,
of them.
every one of them.
So while
So
all of you are sitting at home with your family in the holidays, Joshua and I will be sitting on the couch reading through survey responses.
yeah,
No, but please
yeah,
do fill it out. We do read every single one,
yeah. I
and
mean,
we
even
want to hear
down.
from you.
Yeah, down to there were people this year who said, "Why do you guys always do webinars at noon or something like that?"
Yeah.
That's because in the last survey, everybody who responded said that's when they wanted to see it. So if that's where we get that from. We don't
Yeah.
just like say, "Oh, we're going to do it at noon." We we consulted you. So yes, please give us your
Mhm.
feedback. And those of you in Atlanta, come on. It's one of my dogs. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's just going crazy. Uh, if you, those of you in Atlanta, we are doing our holiday open house and having a little fajita bar at our headquarters in Roswell, in our Roswell office, and our new education center. So if you would like to come, it's the 21st next week at noon, and you will find that on the calendar. Please RSVP. We'd love to know that you're coming. You get to meet our team who is based in Atlanta and get to have some Mexican food, right? So
Nice.
please,
That's
and you
been
get to
fun.
yeah, and you get to see all of our festive fake birch trees that Jason has all aglow there. Hey Jason, we just got a few more
Yeah.
minutes. Is there anything that you want to share with the group or say?
You know, it's been a busy year, a productive year. We've seen so much success from so many people, and it really is gratifying for our team to see it, to hear about it, for you to include us in that. Um, I hope everyone is having a fantastic holiday season, and has the opportunity to spend some time with friends and loved ones and recharge a little bit, because in a couple weeks when we turn that calendar page, it's time to crank it back up again. So buckle up, get ready, and let's get ready for a really fantastic 2023.
Yeah, the energy that you have at the end of the year is what powers you through the next year. That's my belief.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
recharge, focus. If you have to rethink some things, kick it around in your head right now, but approach that flipping the page to the next year as, hey, new year, new you, and the possibilities are endless, right?
You got it.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for joining Jason and Velma and I for or actually, that's poor grammar, right? Me, Jason, and Velma. Thank you for joining us this week. And we are going to do a little show next week. I know the holidays for many of you are right there on that weekend, but we definitely would love to see you next Friday too. But our schedule is Fridays at 4 p.m. Eastern. You can join us live if you're a member of our members only Facebook group. Again, that's where the chatter's at, but you can also watch us on YouTube, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Where else? Did I say YouTube? Yes. Or you can listen to us on your favorite podcasting platform.
Yes, you
So
can.
there's no excuse for you to miss the weekly chatter. And until next time, take care of yourself so we can take care of each other. And what was going to be the new closing? What's the new outro, Jason?
Don't forget to invoice as soon as you book. We
Exactly.
need to polish that up a little bit. We need to make that a little smoother. But
Yeah.
you get the point.
Invoice at time at book of booking. All right, guys, take care. We will see you next
Bye,
week.
everybody. Have a
Bye.
great weekend.